Okay, guys, I want to tell you a little bit about this thing. First and foremost, there's a 5% discount that I have down in my description box on this bike that's already priced at a great price of $699. There's free shipping in about 3 to 5 business days to the United States. There's financing available with 0% down. It's 90% pre-assembled. And it's actually got a couple components I want to tell you about. It's got a 36 volt 10.4 amp hour battery, should get you about 20 miles. It's got a 350 watt rear hub motor that peaks at 500. It'll do about 17.5 miles per hour in pedal assist 5, and it's got a 20 by 3 inch fat tires, and it'll payload capacity on it is 330 pounds. So yeah, from a standpoint of what this bike has got at this price point of $699 with my 5% discount code, that is a great price, guys. I've ridden many of these bikes that are budget and reviewed them on my channel. This one is absolutely at the top of the list. It's also got a half twist throttle, and it's got a nice lights on it, and it's got a horn. So yeah, if you guys are just looking for a really good budget-friendly step-through bike, this may be the one that you want to look at. I am extremely happy with the performance of it. I was really surprised at this price point to see this handle the road as well as it did. But we'll be doing. Welcome everyone to Ebike Nation on the next ride adventure. Today we are out riding the Wind 1 E20. This bike is priced at $699 plus tax, and there's a 5% discount code down on the link where you guys can save another 45 bucks or so on this. And I've already ridden this thing a couple times and very happy with the performance of the bike. For a budget bike at this price point, you can't go wrong, folks. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to educate you to make a good choice and not have to spend a lot of money to get what you want. Again, it's a great little bike. It's only got 20 by 3 inch fat tires on it, but good enough. If you've been following my channel, you can see I've got a different camera angle today, and I hope that I'm getting the trail and not so much just the horizon. Alrighty guys, I'm going to show you what this thing has got. This is a 20 by 3 inch fat tire bike made by Wind 1. Again, it's called the E20. It's got a 350 watt motor, sits in the rear. It's got a 36 volt 10.4 amp hour battery, sits behind the seat post, and the seat comes up very nice to where you can take the battery out if you need to. It's got a great front rack on this, nicely done. It's got great rotors on this. I believe these are probably 160 millimeter rotors. They kind of look like 180 on here, but that's because of the size of the tire. It has got cable pull brakes, so we do not have hydraulic brakes here at all. Wire management's done extremely well, just tucks right into the frame. It's got a little bracket here that goes over the derailleur so you don't destroy that if you bike falls over and you hit the side of the bike really hard. That's a pet peeve of mine. It's got a great looking design to this thing. I love how this thing is contoured down here. It's very firmly made as far as stability. No flexing of the stem at all on it, or the frame itself. No flexing. And it's got plastic pedals, which I'm okay with that. It's got plastic fenders. I'm okay with that. And I'll show you the headlight here. You just come here, hit the bottom button, and that turns your headlight on. Very bright headlight. I'll probably just leave it on to ride with. But it's also got a reflector that goes on the back here. I have not got that on here yet, but I need to put that on there. And it's also got some pivot points where you can put a water bottle here. They did send a water bottle with this. So, yeah, you can use that there. But I kind of like my little water bottle coffee holder. So I just kind of put it on the bottom of the seat post. Works very well. So yeah, let's get out and riding with this thing, and I'm going to let you know how I like this little bike. It'll do 20 mile per hour. It's not real fast. It's got great torque. Very nimble on the trail too, as you can see. Very nimble. So let's go ahead and put the camera back up here. You guys can see the trail. But I think at this price point of $699 and a 5% discount, you cannot go wrong with this little bike. I was hesitant to take this in on my channel because of the price point. And I'm thinking, well, it's just another 20-inch fat tire bike. But I was proven wrong as soon as I rode this thing. I'm thinking, wow, this thing should be priced at a much higher point, like $1,000 or $1,100 would be a better price point for this bike. But no, they're selling this thing for $699. So guys, you can't go wrong with that. Bring my shield down over my eyes and my nose here with the wind kind of blowing a little brisk. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a little windy. Had some rain all day yesterday, off and on. But I really wanted to get out and review this one more time. I'll link a couple of the other videos on this bike that I already put out. But this one's going to be more of a formal review. I'm going to take it about 13 miles. And we're riding along at about 18, 19 mile per hour. Very comfortable speed. Motor's very quiet. You don't hear the tires since they're only 3-inch tires. It's got a nice half twist throttle here on the right side of the cockpit. So we're just going to kind of do a complete review on this thing. And then I'll give you my thoughts when I get done, what I think of it. It's got great torque getting across the intersection. I'm not using pedal assist at all. It just brought me right across the intersection. I definitely got my inner hat with my earmuffs under my helmet today. And I'm glad I put that in there. I could have almost used one more sweatshirt over this one, but I'm going to get it by okay. How you doing? But yeah, it handles really well, as you can see. No hands with this thing right now. And look how well this front end behaves. Extremely impressed with that. I will put a link on the video when I first start getting on the bike. I'll put a link with the discount on there for you. I had not heard about this company too much, and they reached out to me and wanted to see if I'd review a couple bikes for them, or this one for sure. And if I do a good job and they like the video, I'll probably get some other products from them to review. So we're probably going to go up to the intersection up here, and we're going to turn right. We're going to go up into the industrial area, so where we can talk about this a little more. I'm going to do a little bit of drone footage of the bike with me riding, so you guys can get a good view of it. It's got great brakes. For mechanical pull brakes, they do really well stopping. It's doing fairly decent going up this hill. Having to pedal a little bit, but it would have made it up even with throttle only. I'm quite sure of that. But again, you got to remember, it's only got a 36 volt, 10.4 amp hour battery. So it's not real powerful. But for somebody just to scoot around town, go to the grocery store, doctor's appointment, go to the pharmacy, whatever, this is going to be a winner for you guys at this price point. I have reviewed other bikes at this price range. Some of them done really decent, others not so well. But guys, don't let the price sway you away from buying this bike, because it's worth it. Made the light anyway. Car was watching me, which was good. But yeah, you can just see the nimbleness of this thing riding down the road. The saddle on it's pretty comfortable. This is Monday. I'll try to get this video out for you maybe tonight. I've got other ones in the queue, but I want to get a kind of a formal review, so I may release this one tonight if I can get everything edited and get it uploaded, which I should be able to. But yeah, I'm cruising along at 18 to 19 mile an hour, and I do not feel like I'm ghost pedaling either. It's got a cadence sensor on it. I have to bed these brakes a little bit, so you may get a little squeal here, but you can see how well this thing stopped. Extremely well for mechanical brakes. This is probably going to be my go-to bike to go to down to the corner store to get some milk or some bread. This may be the bike I'll use for that. I could do a bigger grocery haul with it. I would just have to put a nice basket on the back of it for storage. And of course, we got this little front rack, so I could put another one on there. Couple cars going by here. I got my nice turn signals on my helmet, and here's my little fob down here. I don't know if you can see that with the camera. My left and right turn signal there. I forgot to put my mic on today, so you're going to get a little wind noise probably. I'm hoping you don't. I love it because you can hear that turn signal in my helmet, and it lights up the front and the back. I want to thank Loomis for sending this helmet to me. It is my absolute go-to helmet of all that I've got sent to me. This is definitely at the top of the list. It's got great reflectors, flashing lights front and back. It's got turn signals. It's got a bar that you can attach to a bike and mount your remote permanently if you want to, but I ride so many different bikes that all I do is zip tie that thing like to a handlebar, and that way I can interchange it to use on other bikes. So yeah, we'll do a little review up here on this circle. A lot of times there's cars in and out of here, so I gotta be a little careful. So we come about 3.7 miles so far, and very comfortable little ride. Let me hop off this thing here. We'll show you a little bit about it. Again, this is the Wind One E20 20 by 3-inch fat tire bike. It's got a 350 watt motor that sits down here. It's got a nice little guard going around the derailleur. It's got a 7-speed trigger shifter. It's got a 36 volt 10 amp hour battery that sits behind the seat post, and the seat post lift up so you can actually get that out. You can probably get it out with that down, but I have not tried that yet. It's got 160 millimeter rotors. This bike does not have suspension. It's a rigid fork, but from that standpoint, it's very comfortable. Even with the rigid fork on there, it rides extremely well with these tires. These are more of road tires. This is not really an off-road bike. You could take it off-road, but them are very good quality tires. I don't know the name of these. I have not found that on those tires, but very comfortable. Here's your nice little rack. I'll show you the headlights. Headlight again here, you just hold the minus button down and there's your headlight. Pretty bright. Again, it's got cable pull brakes. It's got a great adjustment on this handlebar where you can come down farther or go up higher. I like that on this. It's got a nice clamp for your seat. It'll hold it in place for you. Pretty decent kickstand on it. Very responsive when you're riding it. You just hit that torque and you're going to take right off. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to put the description on this thing with the 5% discount for you guys. Again, this is priced at $699. It is a winner chicken dinner. I would like to give you my final analysis, what I think about this Wind One E20 20 by 3-inch fat tire bike. This thing right now is selling for $699, and I got another 5% discount for you guys down in the description box. You cannot go wrong on this bike. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to educate you what to make a good buying decision on a budget bike, and this one is at the top of the list for the price point they're selling this thing at. I've reviewed it the third time now, and absolutely zero problems with the bike. Very comfortable to ride. Fairly easy step through to get over, or this bike you can actually lean over to get on and off of it. So yeah, I will have to give Wind One about a 4.9 on this out of a 5. I'd like to see hydraulic brakes put on this, but again, at this price point, that's probably impractical for them to do that. Other than that, I don't see a thing wrong with this purchase that you guys can get on this bike. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know what I thought about it up close, little drone coverage, little ride around the neighborhood. So yeah, I'll put a link down in the description box with the discounts. You guys can pick you one of these things up. I want to thank you again. Share, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will see you guys on the next ride adventure.